I'm just so scared that's gonna be me. You're gonna be like, "Hey, I think I'm peeing a lot," and I'm gonna be like, "That's it, we have to go. There's something wrong. I'm coming to pick you up." You know what I mean? Like, I'm so
Yeah.
scared that's gonna be me.
Mm.
I don't want it to be, but I worry more about other people than I do myself, and so
Girl, yeah. My mama drinks all the time. She drinks water all the time, so that's what
well, yeah.
she's a piss pot.
Three women, one group chat, zero chill. Shannon, calm until she's not.
Pop off when I need to.
LV, if rage baking was a person.
Fuck off, Betty Crocker.
Stacy, where charm meets consequences.
Did your mama let you go out like that?
The A Collective starts now.
Yet again, here we are. Welcome in, folks, to the A Collective. I am Shannon, and as always, joining me. Hello there, Stacy.
Hey, girl. How are you?
A little sleepy, but I'm hanging in there.
I'm sleepy too. Yeah. So, but we're going to make it through.
We are.
It's been an interesting week, per usual.
It's always
LV,
an interesting week.
why did you come in with the hi?
A little sleepy too. And yesterday I decided to try Spark because, our sister is always like, oh, it's so good. Oh, Spark. Oh, this. It's trash.
Says the girl who likes Ultima,
Ultima's
which
delicious.
tastes like a cup of disappointment.
I don't like Ultimate either.
It's not good.
It
It
is
is
You have to
not
get the right
delicious.
flavor. I think grape was okay.
Grape.
No,
I have grape
it
in my cup
wasn't.
right now.
It wasn't. It was horrible. They were all horrible. I ordered 2 different packages of that based on what LV said. Oh, it's so wonderful.
No, I did get grape
It's
and
just
it's okay. And then there's a cranberry Cosmo or something that's
It
pretty
tastes like a
good.
real cranberry Cosmos.
No,
The
that one is
strawberry
good.
margarita is really good too. But don't take those to the gym. Just trust me.
Okay.
disappointment in a cup.
Well, I think Spark is beyond. I was like gagging. So anyway,
don't
I'm
know
bringing
good
my
when
other
you-
stick down to her because I got too free over the weekend. But yeah, the dumpster fire just kind of continues. And I don't trust anything anyone says. But if the labor secretary stepped down, yet her husband and her father have both been asked not to enter the building due to allegations of inappropriate texting with staff members, and then she's doing all kinds of Lori girl. What are you do?
Isn't it on
She
par?
quit?
I
She didn't
mean,
get fired.
this is on
She
brand for
quit?
this administration.
Exactly.
We shouldn't
Again,
be surprised. Every week is some mess.
like, are we really surprised? Really?
No, but like,
Same song, different lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and apparently she was supposed to testify somewhere for something coming up soon too.
Yeah, she's been fudging those numbers, right? So,
And been,
yeah.
figuring out ways to go on work trips that happen to be lovely vacation destinations.
That's on brand for this
And
administration.
was being investigated for, maybe that's what she was supposed to testify about. She was being investigated for having a relationship with one of her security team members.
Again, on brand, are we surprised? These people do the same stupid stuff, and they're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be the party of family values. Same circus, different lead animal. I'm never surprised. Nothing that these people do surprised me.
Were you surprised to hear about Cash Patel?
No, he was chug-a-lugging like a frat boy at beer with the hockey people. No.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people allegedly have problems with alcohol, high stress. They work for,
An
they,
unstable person.
I mean, let's be clear. I don't believe half the things. I don't believe they believe half the things they say or do. It is about money and power, and the body keeps score. Whether you out here telling people you suing them for 250 million because it's all lies and it's not lies,
Can't
but that's
wait
what you believe.
to
It's
touch on
it's
that.
stress. It's stress. So stress leads you to do things that are just inappropriate.
And dumb, because now that he filed suit, they have a right to get all the evidence.
Yeah,
So now
it's going to be out there.
they've got to give it access to the Atlantic about all those records because it's on them to prove that the Atlantic was lying and the Atlantic has the right to defend themselves.
Open up a can of worms.
I mean, what kind of attorney was like, yeah, this is a great idea?
Isn't he an attorney?
No.
Isn't Cash Patel an attorney?
I have no idea.
I thought he was. I thought he was.
Where did he go to law school?
I mean, Look, Shannon, you pulling it up?
He has apparently no critical thinking skills.
I mean, he's cross-eyed.
I can't even do it because it's just the one eye
Yeah.
is wonky. But like, and then him going on that Maria
Yeah,
lady on
he
I
is.
thought so. I thought so. I
Graduate.
thought he was an attorney.
Oh, then he probably didn't ask anyone. He probably just had his own chat GPT draw it up. But
Mhm.
like, I don't understand.
Well, the fact that they said that they have to get a battering ram to get you because you are that drunk. Sir, what are you doing?
Yeah, that ain't a good look.
Your team has to get a battering ram to get you up. You are that knocked out.
He says all
Allegedly.
security details have breach equipment. Just saying.
Do they
Just
have to
saying.
use it on people?
They had to request it.
No,
For
they say that
him.
every security detail has it. So
But
if
they
you
had
have
to use it to get you up.
yeah, now they had to
That
use
is a
it,
misuse
but
of
apparently,
equipment.
if what he has gone on record and said is to be believed, his security detail already had it. They didn't have to request it.
Well, that doesn't make it any better. They still had to use
Use
it in
it.
order to wake his ass up.
Just repeating what the circus animals are out here sharing. That's all.
Circus.
That's all.
It's
Because
just like,
it's a circus. It's an absolute circus.
And then
Can
he's
you
trying to save
imagine?
himself, being like, they're
No, I don't
What?
want to imagine.
I mean, just getting that toe down. We've all had our days. Like, and you might sleep kind of heavy, but a battering ram to get you up? What kind of alcohol were you drinking?
It's stress, and whatever other mental health challenges he has that he's dealing with. These jobs are stressful if you are like competent and sane.
and working for a competent and sane human.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, none of those factors apply here.
Yeah, it's stressful if you're competent, but
Director of the FBI is an alcoholic. A slouchy, toe down, cootie brown.
Allegedly.
please, allegedly.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, that's what we're comparing him to. Cootie Brown. Get out of here, sir. We know that his work is not upstanding. He's done nothing.
Well, he's desperate to try to get back in good graces, clearly, because he went on some Fox News, Maria, whatever her name is, and was like, there are arrests coming. I'm not going to let 2020 go. Arrests are coming. We have all the information.
Okay, well, do what you got to do, sir. They'll wake you up in the morning to come out and file the paperwork. I mean, it is a mess. And it is the laughing stock of the world, the United States. I saw some Legos, but I didn't get into it. I know that they have a Cash Patel Lego talking about his alleged drunkenness. Yeah. So yeah, it never stops. And that leads me to the nomination of Dr. Erica Swartz for CDC director, Black lady, educated, very competent.
She actually has some form of medical degree.
And
She
a
has
JD.
experience.
She believes in vaccinations. And
They're
wow,
setting her up to fail.
they are. They are. Midterms are coming. And I think I'm very leery of it because she's going to be the fall guy. There are a lot of people that believe there's another pandemic brewing here. So, you know.
Well, and I get that she probably thinks like, well, I survived the first administration. Honey, these are not the same at all.
I think it was a ploy. I definitely
You're
think
being
it's a ploy.
set up.
She has to know this though, right? She has to
She
realize
does.
she's very intelligent. So it's probably like pros, cons. Like, I don't know. And maybe she really wants to help the American people because she knows that right now.
Do a ton during,
Yeah. Sis, we're praying for you. That's all I got. That's
Yeah.
all. That's it. That's all.
Hopefully she's getting wise counsel to make
I
good
just worry
decisions.
she in danger.
Yeah. I'm just praying for her. So, your president, LV,
Stop.
has been arguing with the Pope since we last got together. He's been posting all kinds of fun things like cult videos. He's been arguing with the Pope.
Yeah. Well, and then his little buddy JD Vance is telling the Pope how to talk about the.
I missed that. What did he say?
Yeah. He said that maybe the Pope should think twice before publicly discussing theology. Okay, Convert. What?
It's
What
wild
the
business. This is not normal. Guys, none of this is normal. What we are witnessing and living through is not normal at all.
Meanwhile, the Pope is on the Pope plane. Like, that speech was written like weeks ago, trying to start any shit with you batshit crazy fuck. His language was
His language
more
didn't sound like that. It didn't sound like that.
no, but I mean
You
that
just
was
interpreted it in the LV way.
And all I could think when he was saying that, like when I was listening to him speak on, his big jumbo jet, because Catholics, sorry, y'all still, but is Shannon always saying a hit dog hollers? Well, if you're not trying to start nuclear war, then why are you upset?
The people have been showing out. The fact that the president of the United States is arguing with the Pope.
They're pissed.
That's his
He posted a picture of him as Jesus and then said he was a doctor with the Red Cross.
And don't forget, he had originally posted himself as Pope.
I remember that when they were trying to elect a Pope. And he said, I wouldn't mind being the Pope. What? You heathen?
You're Episcopalian, sir.
He is.
We can't be Pope.
I was going to say something else that was ignorant, but I digress. But yeah, so Shannon, how do you feel about him arguing with the Pope? We'll get a religious take on this from Shannon.
We're arguing with someone who allegedly has dementia. I don't pay him not a lick of attention. None. Why? Why am I going to waste brain cells on that?
It's still not a good look.
No, it's not. But until, again, it speaks to the people around him and their lack of humanity, and that they will not enact either the 25th Amendment or whatever the article in the section is.
Article 2, Section 4.
Whatever it is. They are allowing a sick man to lead, and they care about power and what and allowing him to barely hang on more than they care about his health, his well-being, and the fate of this country. So I don't pay that no mind. That is a allegedly, literally demented man arguing with the leader of the Catholic Church. Nope.
They said he is yet ye holding on.
Well, yeah, he holding on, but he's still sick. And they know he's sick. All these people around him know he's sick, and yet they allow all of that. I think that says much more about them than, unfortunately, it says about the president.
Okay, but what's JD's excuse then?
He's hanging on too. Power. He has a vested interest. Who isn't Peter Thiel or somebody backing him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how he became vice president.
I mean, they all have a vested interest in propping that, dare I say it, that poor man up. Because if that
called him a poor man,
if that little therapist is to be believed, he believes everything he's saying and doing because he's sick, and people are just letting him run around in power. Just that says a lot about where we are as people.
I mean, they even said they had to pull him out of the Situation Room the other day because he wanted to hit the button.
Oh yeah, they're starting to
Can you imagine? Like, no, no.
So that means that he's unfit.
Pushy. No.
And again, what does that say about our humanity?
They know that he's sick and people are running interference because he is not well. Yeah. Think about that if he would have pushed it on Saturday.
Tomorrow, and he has said he's not extending it.
I know you're not worried about that. We had a deadline a few weeks ago.
I knew where this was going.
Said they're not coming to the table. No way.
No, they're coming. It's supposedly happening.
Those people said, we here, but we ain't studying this.
And they said that they haven't gotten on a plane to meet nowhere.
I heard they had. I don't know, but
they ain't studying him. They believe he a little touched as well. So we're gonna keep playing this game. And I'm off the merry-go-round because we'll be back in this merry-go-round in a few weeks.
I'm more concerned with them finally just being like, you know what? Fuck it.
It's coming.
I mean,
you don't keep playing
they've been like that. They didn't want to negotiate from the beginning. They were like, y'all are the oppressor. You're going to learn today. We do not care. They have joined the We Do Not Care Club. They don't care. They don't care. They
want innocent people to die. I mean,
innocent people have already died. Innocent people have already died.
More.
We don't want more. But the reality of it is we, FA,
and we have a sick man.
And we picked a war with people who basically have nothing to lose. They will go to the end. They will go to the end. We did our intelligence because people before this administration said, hey, one of the reasons why we try to negotiate and we use diplomacy is that Iran has the ability to close the Strait of Hormuz.
And
We
they're
knew
batshit
this.
crazy.
We knew all the things, but we
Mhm.
decided to pick a fight that we can't win. And so be it. So be it. Iran say you're going to learn today. We're going to learn y'all today because them people will go to the end. They ain't got nothing to lose.
And here we are,
Nothing.
paying $80 a gallon for gas.
So yeah, we're going to be on this merry-go-round for a while because we're doing very well. We're winning. See what I did in Venezuela? I did that in 48 hours. We're doing that in Iran. Really? And them people out here letting you say that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, nobody puts a muzzle on you.
Well, it's hard to control when you're sundowning, and I'm trying to get sleep in the middle of the night because I got to get up and deal with you in the morning, but you up
You up
all night.
showing out. You just showed out.
Yeah. So,
And
I
it's
mean,
every night.
this going to be our lives for a while until somebody with some sense says, we can't win this. We got to figure out other things. And the deal they're negotiating is the existing deal that we already had. So this is like banging your head against a wall and thinking you're going to get a different result. We're not. We are absolutely not.
Because your name had to be on something because Obama's name was on the other one.
And that was a
And
bad
so,
deal. But
absolutely.
you're negotiating essentially the same
Absolutely.
deal.
And now our
Okay.
gas is over $4 a gallon.
So it was just the problem that you needed your name on something, ownership. And
Ew.
you are owning this conflict that we have right now. Your name will forever be associated with this for starting this.
No, you didn't hear? You blame the Democrats for this. This is the Democrats' fault. If Obama hadn't negotiated that crappy deal and all these other weak presidents hadn't
So
dealt
he's
with it,
strong, sundowning, allegedly.
he
Uh
alleged in his own mind.
huh. I mean, this is wild.
Well, and by the way, an arc goes when you win something. You have won nothing.
Not even an election. I'm going to stand by that one. But I digress. We'll be back here next week talking about some more foolishness.
It'll be the same merry-go-round. We'll still be in some sort of deadlock position with Iran, or if we've reached an agreement in between when we tape now and our next taping, somebody is going to break the agreement, whether it's Iran, whether it's the United States, or whether it's the Israelis.
And I think that's who it will be.
Somebody is going to do
I
something.
think it's going to be C.
Somebody going to block something, fire something. It don't matter. Somebody's going to do something and we'll be back here on this merry-go-round.
Let's join this merry-go-round again next week. 'Cause
Well,
we'll
but
have
you
more
know
to talk
what
about.
merry-go-round at least we won't be on? Can we just real fast talk about Coachella?
That's where I was going. I was going to something a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah.
Coachella was a shit show of an event this year.
What
The
happened?
fallout from creators, brand flake.
Unpopular opinion. He
You don't
got his
care.
bag. He ain't do nothing wrong. I
I
mean,
don't care either.
I get what people are saying, but
Mm-hmm.
he making a living, and unless you're gonna replace that money, let that man be in peace.
Yeah, I don't
But
care.
he
I'm still
spoke out.
following him.
You know where he stands, and he just went to Coachella. So I think there's no, people want to question his integrity. I think he's spoken out enough.
Listen, if them some of the same people still going into Target, shopping on Amazon, shopping
Absolutely.
on Walmart, where do we draw the line? Pick your
Pick your
heart.
poison.
Yeah, pick your heart. So, and let's be clear, I'm not in favor of what's happening to the people in Palestine, but I can be more than a one issue person, and that ain't putting a dent in what Starbucks out here doing.
No, and I've been to Starbucks several times. They're not my fave. We'll say that. But I mean, I've gone there and I don't support that.
Same.
So,
Same.
yeah. But the fallout from that was wild business.
Yeah, because people are literally getting, and I'm like,
There are think pieces.
yeah, I don't understand it. Especially the ones that are politically minded, like brand flakes. Like Shannon said, we know where he stands. We
Mhm.
know how he voted. He at least does something to, use his platform for I mean, if we can't associate at all with any company that is doing shady shit things, we're all gonna be naked in fields.
Mhm,
But also, are they applying the same pressure at other companies? I've been to Tel Aviv. I've been to Israel before. Are
mhm.
they applying the same pressure to other companies, other US companies that have a presence in Israel? Because if they aren't, what are you doing? Because I'm pretty sure, I believe there's a McDonald's in Israel, more than one. I believe.
Okay.
Believe. I mean, whatever American companies are over there, if you're not applying the same pressure, I want to hear it.
Well, brand, it'll die down soon. But the conversations about the Black creators being canceled prior to going out, that's a conversation that needs to be had. They said brands were pulling some shady business and it wasn't exclusive to Black creators, but it seemed like it was more Black creators popping up. And it may just be my timeline and my feed, but it looked like some brands were doing some very shaky things with inviting influencers and people were complaining and they said, it's an influencer festival now. What do y'all think about that?
So I'll be honest, prior to Beyonce, I didn't know Coachella existed. So it ain't even, sorry, y'all.
Hmm.
It's
It's
really
not on
not.
your radar.
It's not on my radar. It's not for me. Yeah, I think that's a huge millennial, maybe Gen Z, alpha generation that's important to those folks. I don't care. I could care less about Coachella.
But we tuned in for Beachella.
Of course we did. Of course we did.
Wasn't she the first Black person to headline Coachella?
I believe so.
It was a big moment for her. And I think everybody was like, we are here for Beachella.
Mhm.
And I will say this, and I'm not going to take it back. I don't think anybody's going to top her performance at Coachella. I mean, she's a Netflix girl. Homecoming, Coachella. She had some moments there. But they said Justin Bieber was kind of lazy.
Well,
They
he
said the
apparently
show was
made
a little different this weekend than it was the first weekend. That's what the
Somebody told him you
news
better
said.
get this together.
yeah, you made more money than Sabrina, so
Pull it.
So, and I guess the rumor mill says he's going on tour
I
again,
can see
another
that.
one.
That's a perfect drop.
It is. I mean, think
Mhm.
about it.
You
They
headline
announced
Coachella.
shortly after she did that, I think she went on Renaissance or something shortly. I forget what it was. Shortly after
What
her
was
Coachella
after?
performance. Artists use it. They're strategic because at the end of
The
the day,
momentum.
this is a business. You take what you can and you run with it.
I
You
would
run
too.
with it. I didn't realize there's like a huge country music festival right after this. So I think not
stagecoach.
this. Yeah, I think next
CMA?
weekend.
Stagecoach.
Stagecoach. Where is
Yeah.
that?
Hmm?
Well, yeah, because we're in full on festival season, and frankly, I've enjoyed influencers being invited and creating content around it because then you see more of it. And like, no offense, but there's a reason why they make money. Well, not all of them, but some of them,
Mhm.
there's a reason why they got to where they're at because they're good at creating engaging content. And so I like watching and seeing.
I
But you're also,
consumed go ahead, Shannon.
no, go ahead.
No, I consumed content about Coachella, especially when I started seeing all of the backlash. And I was like, let me see what this is about. And I went down a lot of rabbit holes. I saw all the fun things with people at gifting houses, and these houses were amazing for the influencers. And so I was like, okay, that's nice. Then I hurried over to Poor Man Coachella. That's not how I want to go to Coachella. Like, I don't want to go anyway. Like, I'm not roughing it. I'm not that girl to be out and
No
uh
desert
uh
for me. Thank you.
yeah, that's not my vibe. If I did get invited, I would have to be in a house. I mean, that's it. But roughing it, no. And it's too much walking, and it looked like it was smelly out there.
Which
Just, it's not anything that I want to do.
I'm sure it's very smelly. There are two types of showers, paid showers and free showers. The free shower is basically just a stall with cold water. And then, I don't know what the paid showers, but I did catch a creator talking about. So
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'll just stay at home. But I will watch through your lens, and there was some good content out there. So, yeah, I mean, very interesting to see how it'll change next year, if it will, based on all the feedback, all the conversations from this year. Because people had opinions this year. See, maybe Shannon will go next year.
Mm-mm. I am not their target demographic. Let's be clear. I am
I didn't
not.
see a lot of black people. I will say that. Now,
No,
black people were
not
there for
even that.
Beyonce.
I'm talking about mainly age. I am not their demographic for age. I'm at the older end of Gen X, and so I'm not
Auntie.
proudly. So I'm not
Huh?
who they want. That one right there.
Our white friend.
She's at the top of their, like, she's about to age out,
Yeah.
but she's still in their demographic. They're looking to
I'm
attract
not cool
her
enough for them though.
because she got money. She's gonna come and
I
pay
don't
for,
have
like, the
money. Joke's
VIP
on them.
experience and all the things
Yeah.
associated with Coachella. I mean, but there really is a specific kind of, like, demographic. So she would go and, like, do all that, and they're
Have
checking for
great
her.
content.
They're checking for her. They're checking, even not even on the influencer side, just on the, hey, I want to go to Coachella. She's part of their
Next year,
demographic. I am,
let's push for our
particularly
girl.
age. I am not. I am not. I have aged out of Coachella. So think about it. All, like, okay, so Justin Bieber headlined Friday night?
I don't
That's
know
like
any Justin
my god
Bieber.
babies. That's who they listen to. I'm somebody now. I don't even, like, I don't even know most of what Sabrina Carpenter sings, right?
I do,
But
thanks to my kid.
yeah, but because Sabrina is Sloanie's generation.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you grew up kind of with Justin and a
No, I'm
few
too
other.
old for Justin.
Who
I was
was
Britney
cool when
Spears. I was Britney Spears, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandy
Okay.
Moore.
Okay, yeah. So, like, Madonna, absolutely. Could
Yeah.
sing along to those little 3 songs that she did, because I was a teenager when Madonna was, like, when she was Madonna. So, like, that's attractional to me, but there's nothing else about Coachella that is for me. And who's to say that, like, the next time somebody brings somebody out, they're going to be, like, again, not my generation. Madonna's timeless. She's a little different, literally. Yeah.
Well,
Coachella's
it's too
not for me.
hot. It's too hot, and it's too many things that you have to do for yourself. I'm not doing that.
No, I mean, I kind of enjoy the idea of the festival look.
See, look at that. Look at it.
Like,
That,
just
right
the
up
fun
that
of
alley.
trying to, like, put together something that's a little more avant-garde. I mean, it would be the same. It's the same idea for me as, like, going to the Met Ball, right? Or the Met Gala. Like, I just want, I enjoy that idea of, like,
Okay, Christy, no.
without, no, not a theme, not, no, no, no. I enjoy the challenge of a little something more avant-garde.
Nope. Give it to me. Just give me an outfit.
No, thank you. And besides, Coachella's outside. I don't do outside
That's
venues.
it right there. It's like, I'm
In the
not doing
desert.
It's number 1 on my list. I don't do outside venues. Like, everybody who, and I'm going to probably date this episode by saying this. So there's a city pre-sale tickets for Usher and Chris Brown today. It's a stadium tour. I want no parts of that. None.
In Atlanta, they're doing Mercedes Benz.
I know. Yeah, it's a stadium, but I don't love them enough to go through all of that. I don't love them enough. New Edition,
Yeah.
but
She'll
not
sit in a monsoon.
Usher and Chris Brown. No, thank you. I don't
Yeah, and
care enough.
Nashville is July 25th for Chris Brown and Usher. Do you know how hot that's going to be?
And it's outside.
I'm not doing that. I'm too
I
big for that.
wouldn't be able to come down to do it with you anyway.
Look, I'm too big for that. Too old. I can't sit out there and pass out.
Like, July?
July 25th.
Tennessee?
Humidity.
But
Yeah.
baby, the outfits, the
There
the
gonna be some.
outfits that are about to be put together and seen for this here tour.
There gonna be some almost naked outfits.
For sure.
Yeah, they're going to have strict guidelines at the venues. Like, because bare ass can't sit in the chair, right? Like,
Baby,
how
it's
do you
gonna
do
be
that?
no draws. No draws on. No draws. Showing all their cookies. Showing they morning and evening glory.
Moons over
Cootie cat.
Miami.
Cootie cat, Boochie cat gonna be out.
All of it. All of it.
Think about that. Like, when you go out to those type of events, don't you think about sitting in the chair? Like,
No, they
I don't
don't.
want my ass in a public chair just out.
Oh, they want to be, baby, it's about the outfit and scene.
Was
and
it?
It is to them. It
How
is
many
to
times
them.
have you seen Queen Bee?
Well, I've seen them.
No,
I've seen the
yeah.
outfits.
So I just don't understand how you
I
have
still am like, how is this happening? And usually it is not the women for Beyonce that have their ass out. Just keep it a buck.
Well,
It is not the women.
yeah.
I saw a full behind.
You share again, we have to have a conversation about this whole sharing is not always caring,
It
and
is.
sometimes secrets do keep friends.
Yeah, I saw a whole behind at Renaissance. And I was like just turned around and it was a whole man butt. Yeah, and I was like, I wonder where his seat is. Is he gonna sit down? How did he get in his friend's car? Did they let him ride? Did they put a napkin down? Like, I just have so many questions about stuff like that. 'Cause it doesn't make sense.
Imagine riding the city bus.
They got
Yeah.
in somebody's Uber or Lyft looking like
You wouldn't
that.
get in mine. Hey, get out. Your tail is out.
So
Your
why did
tissy
you
cat is on
decide
my
not to
seat.
do Uber or Lyft? Well, I was thinking of all the bare asses that would end up on my seats after concerts, before concerts, basically any time any
in
hoochie
the
mamas
summer,
and
a hot tussie cat on your seat. Okay, but Cardi B wrapped up her tour this weekend in Atlanta. Did you see that, Shannon?
Yes and no. Again, not my demographic. Although I know plenty of people around my age group who love them some Cardi B, but not. She really isn't for me. I think she's fine, but
Those
I
outfits.
didn't know she wrapped it up there. I
Yeah.
knew she was kind of nearing the end, and I knew it was 35 dates, and she sold them all out, or 35 cities, which I
Mm-hmm.
love for her because she's winning.
She
She's
is.
winning. I love that for her. I have seen maybe a couple of videos of performances. I saw where she brought Missy out, I think here in
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta. Was it here in Atlanta? And then I saw a video of Tyler Perry backstage.
He went both nights, girl.
Oh,
he
did
went
he?
both nights? I didn't
Yeah.
realize he went
Tyler
both
Perry
nights.
was there both nights.
So apparently, look, Tyler loves Cardi.
It seemed like a lot of people loved her and they were giving her her flowers, and the conversations that you saw just seemed to be like she's a people person, really appreciative.
I have always thought that about her in interviews I've
Me too.
seen. Cardi's a lot of people until like when election season really starts to ramp up. Cardi is a history buff. Cardi, yeah, like the last
Yes.
election cycle, Cardi spoke a lot about American history and elections and very well informed on politics and things like that. I was like, I got kind of a new respect for you. So I actually love to listen to her talk about, now I'll listen to her talk about politics because I like to hear her take
It's a little spin.
that. And the other person that I'm always surprised, not always, but was initially surprised about was Plies.
Yeah.
And Plies was valedictorian of his high school graduating class. So he is, can speak and articulate very much so, and it just, hey, they both doing what they need to do to get their paper, but both are very articulate. It goes to the judge, shouldn't judge a book by its cover and all of that. But I love to hear both of them speak on certain topics.
So did you see that Jimmy Carter's daughter was at Cardi B's concert?
Yeah.
And gave her a book?
Yeah.
No, Amy.
Yes. Yes.
Amy Carter.
They have a video. Yes. And she was like, oh my God, she got me this book. I love this. Like, yeah.
That's what Cardi said about Amy?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
have
was
to
cute.
go and listen, as much as I like to avoid politics right now, it can make for strange bedfellows. And so interesting. I'm gonna have to go and search
You have
the
to see
video.
that. It was cute.
Amy Carter.
And I wonder, was she there Friday or Saturday? Because Friday night it was a stripper fest. They had strippers from Magic City on the pole.
I mean, she might have been there Friday.
Yeah.
Listen, I love
They say
Cardi
it's
for that,
okay.
but people should understand Cardi was
Yeah.
She was
baby Cardi
midnight ballerina.
she was very clear about her beginnings and she did what she had to do. So I'm not surprised. I'm still upset around the whole Magic City debacle that I didn't get one of the t-shirts. How about hoodies? How about my cousin got in on the hoodie pre-order and was like, man, I thought they canceled my order. I don't know whether to keep it or sell it. And I was like, if you sell that thing, you better holler at me first. I wanted a Magic City hoodie.
Hmm.
Those are collector's items. The people who actually ended up getting them, and I saw somebody in one,
At the
in one of the videos backstage. Like, I had planned to get one after, like, they were going to continue to sell them. I'm so upset. I didn't get
Well,
one.
I just wanted to say kudos to Cardi, being a girl's girl, and winning.
And somebody said, I feel like one of the couple videos I saw, they caption or something said that she said she plans to still stay here in Atlanta. Like, she'll keep a home here.
Okay. Yeah. I enjoyed her. She's going to
just love her.
continue to win because she's grateful. That's what I feel about her. I feel like she's grateful and she's humble.
And she, when she's not dealing with trash, is gracious.
Look how we're looking like.
She is. I think she is. I think she is somebody who's very aware of like blessings, where they come from, that she does not take her success and position for granted. But she also is somebody who's like, I know who I am and I'm a bad B and it's fine. I'm good.
And
She's
the
good
kids
with
were
it.
at the concert. They were cute. They were so cute. Shout out. Okay, guys, next week, what will we have? I think we've already predicted one. Maybe more surprises for us, not on a political front, but it'll be good news.
We'll
I'm just
see.
waiting for Shannon's
see.
guy. Because he's, I think, what, like 8 days, something like that?
No, he's
I
4.
think I was gonna say I think we're closer. I haven't seen a video from him in a few days, but we're closer in.
Yeah. Well, I watch him every time he pops up because I'm like, where we at now? Where we at? Sir. Hold on. People in the comments like, let me get my champagne ready.
I mean, I do have a split in my fridge, just saying.
Yeah. So we'll just keep watching. So if it's 4 days, it'll be about the time we come back together.
They're not going to be able to get the button away from him, are they? That's how it's going to happen.
Well, stay tuned. We're on a
All
countdown.
right, folks. We'll see what's happening at the negotiation table there.
Nothing.
Yay. Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
friend.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody. See you next week.
You made it to the end of this episode of the A Collective.
Hit like, follow, comment, and share it with the group chat.
Otherwise, Stacey might come for you.
Yikes.
I know, so do it.
Thursdays are for chaos and new episodes of the A Collective.
Not the A-list.
No.
Nope. I'm going to get the name right this season.
Captions are going to have a field day with this one.
I'll open that door and let him run out. It's like, oh.
Yeah, she is my mom.
Yeah.
Trying to blockade Shep because she kept spitting out the pill pocket and I didn't want him to take it because he had already gotten his. And so it was like playing defense while trying to shove it down her throat.
It's too much work.
Yeah. So we tried cheese. That did not really work. I refuse. It's like, how else are you going to go to the bathroom? Jesus Christ. Come on, MS now. I just need to know how to say her last name. Dreamer. Thank you, random person.
We'll start with that then so you won't forget it.
Where's the stop button?
Wow, you're either a super fan or crazy. Thanks for being part of the collective. See you next Thursday.